I don't know.
Wicked. Go on.
No.
Go on, do it.
No. Fuck that.
This isn't going into it, so it doesn't matter.
It might do.
I might use it as the introducer.
No, just say that. Absolutely not.
And sync as well, don't
Yes, you have to sync.
We're here.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. That is a cracking voice crack. Damn, we are rusty.
Amazing.
We are rusty today. How are we all doing, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen?
We're back.
We are back.
We are
We have had a lovely, refreshing, not really refreshing Easter break. As always, it is me, Danny, alongside my co-host, JJ, and our esteemed third right-hand man, or left-hand man in this case. Because
Yes.
you're to my right,
Yeah.
and you're to my left. Cianan. How are we all doing, gentlemen?
Very
Pretty
well.
good, man. Pretty good.
Very well. Very tired.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lots of work,
Aye.
as I'm sure we're all feeling.
Very much so, very much so.
But we push through.
We are pushing through.
push through.
We are pushing through. Let's start off with a very, very simple question. How was everyone's Easter?
Go ahead.
First week was really good. Really good. I went back home from much needed break. Don't know. Sometimes you need to go home, shift perspective a bit. A little bit of a self-discovery 2 week is what it was. Kind of got in my bag and then just rode life. That's what it is. And come back to Bath, meet JJ and Chris, who, shout out Chris, who was on the Half-Hearted episode.
Yes.
Big Chris Forrest.
Such bad
Big up.
influences.
He's a very bad.
My
influence.
alcohol tolerance is like built up back now because of you guys. We just had some mental nights out, really. Crashed a Hindu on one of them. That was a bit mental.
I wasn't there for that.
It was a
I was
Hindu,
working.
not Hindu. They told us it was a Hindu, but then it turns out it wasn't a Hindu. But I'm just going to keep the title of Hindu crash.
Okay.
And then working on dissertation halfway through it, organising meetings.
Well done, man.
How about you guys?
It's just been emails every day, pretty much. I've been trying to sort out our film and another film, and sending emails back to locations, back and forth, actors back and forth. It's hard when, we have because obviously our film consists of so many different locations. So I've got that and trying to schedule that with our 3 actors as well, and it's long. But yeah, apart from that, I went back home as well on the first week. That was nice. Big up Essex. What are you about to say there?
Brother,
Brother,
London.
It's a
crazy.
God.
It's Colchester, brother.
Chris was saying that all the time yesterday as well, trying to wind me up. And yeah, no, it went really well. I'll tell you actually a story. So
Story
so
time.
I went back to Essex and I went to the Uni of Essex to work on our sports essay. And I was just chilling. I was just doing my thing. And then I was listening to music. I turned my headphones off for a bit just to have a little break. And I hear the noise a camera makes when it takes a picture. I hear that and I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around. There's this huge camera. Someone is, the camera is pointing directly at me. And he's trying to hide between the books. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you taking a picture of me?
What?
And he just walked off. And he was just going around taking pictures around the library. And I was like, what the fuck? That's why you have to have consent for that or some shit.
Damn. I mean,
He's got a stalker.
was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he working for the uni,
I
or was
don't
it
think
just
so.
Was
It
it-
might have been a student. Maybe.
It might have been paparazzi, you and Ice Spice.
Oh my God.
Kind of similar.
You notice that since that she got the comparison with JJ, she's changed her hair. You've ruined her image, JJ.
There you go. But yeah, that was it really. And then came back here and was out with Cianan we rattled quite a few times, weren't we?
We partied, bro.
We did party.
We partied.
Feel like I've been missing out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What have you been up to?
Went back with Sean for a week. Did just a lot of
Big up, Sean.
big up Sean Burgess. Just activities. None of it was relaxing. It was you kind of trying to entertain someone when they've come down. So you're just there scratching your brain, and then you're not getting any sleep or anything properly, which is annoying. Came back to Bath, worked a weekend, then left on the Monday, so it was Sunday. Then next day, went to my girlfriend's.
Lovely.
Met her mum.
Oh,
Went to
wow.
stay down there Thursday till the Thursday,
Yeah.
and then worked again.
No escaping it.
No, all the while I was doing uni work and trying to doing
The scripts,
organising
yeah.
actors and
Oh yeah, of course
like-
you're doing the other one as well. then.
doing organising actors, doing the script, and it's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's
feel you,
It's
man.
all
I
a
feel
lot.
you.
It's a lot.
It's a lot at the minute. Net bearing in mind, I've still got the fourth module to do as well, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's that again? Teaching.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
How-
So did I.
how-
It's interesting. I didn't think that it was something I would be interested in. I think it steered me very much far away from the idea of going down that route. Because it gets more real that, one day you're going to have to deal with children.
A little
And I don't
bastard.
like children.
So why would you take a teaching module?
Because I thought I might like it. And I originally always considered doing it.
Yeah.
But the more I've learnt about it, nah.
he just wanted
Nah,
to
fuck
convince
that.
himself like that. There was hope there.
There was hope. I was like, but I'm too far into it now to take it. So, but you know what? I'll finish it up, and it's just, God, yeah.
What do they like? What do they want from you, like assignment wise?
I've got to reply to a blog. It's 2,000 words, and then there's just another reflection thing. So it's not
Fair.
too bad.
Okay, nice.
Bosh.
Yeah,
Bosh.
but it's all around the same time as our other stuff that on our actual course. So it's like
Yeah.
That last week of May,
bollocks.
that's gonna be hectic.
And there's me
Trying to
thinking
fit everything
I was
in.
going to get to Love Saves today.
Same.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen somehow.
There's potential.
Yeah.
I need to save money. Chris really wants us to go Reading.
Yeah, we're thinking about going Reading this year. What are your thoughts on that?
Expensive.
Yeah,
Expensive.
Do you know what? I was so shocked at the prices now. I remember I went in like 2019 and it was like 260. It's like £100 more now.
Really?
The
Yeah.
thing is, surely, like, the closer it gets to the day as well, it's going to go up.
Oh, 100%.
So I've told Chris it might be maybe not, depending. Like,
Yeah. I'm not going to have money till the summertime anyway. So.
yeah. Like, I'm not stressing about it. Like, if it happens, it happens. But, like,
Mm.
there's plenty of stuff I can do in the summer.
There is.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, apply for film jobs.
We're looking at going away on holiday.
Nice. What are you
Ooh, where
thinking?
going?
We've looked at Rhodes, like Rhodes Island,
Yeah.
Greece.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks a nice little place out there. We've looked at Tenerife. We've looked at somewhere in Italy, can't remember now. Corfu, a few different places. And like you boys, not cheap.
Yeah. Italy's on my list to go to.
Mm.
I really want to go to Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
Texas.
You have
bro.
spoke about it, yeah.
Texas is my go-to. I've got the look right now, the mullet, the trucker hat.
Now you've got more of an Australian look at that.
Oh, that would be gnarly as well. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love it. Just that vibe. Like, it's money though, innit? Money coming
So
out of
much
uni.
money.
It's not good.
I have a quote of the week.
Oh my god. I don't think we had a quote of the day or quote of the week
In a
like
while.
ages. Let's hear it.
If you may be alive, but are you truly living?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
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 I am.
Are
I'm
you?
on cloud 9, brother.
That is deep, man.
That
He
is
knows
deep.
me. You know what I mean?
That is deep.
Damn.
You know.
Bro.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I came up with it or I've heard it and assumed that I came up with it. It's a very fine line between that.
Are you really living, Danny?
I don't know.
Are you?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
Maybe
are you,
we're not.
Are you JJ?
Trying.
Trying.
It's more survival at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
These final weeks are going to be survival, bro.
I know.
Supposed
I
to be.
know. I know. I think we're gonna need like some form of outlet. You know, we should chat about 10 minutes for this. Just talking about how much we're hating our lives at the minute.
I
Yeah,
love
so
it.
to-
Speak
so-
for yourself, boys.
So
I'm
everyone's
good.
loving
I'm
the
good.
talk.
Yeah. We are truly living, but not well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, few weeks ago,
Mm.
me being a huge wrestling fan, introduced JJ to WrestleMania.
And it was a fucking sick show.
Yeah, you enjoyed
I
it?
loved it. I loved it.
Yeah?
We saw both nights, didn't we?
So
Saturday and Sunday.
we can do a little breakdown. If you want to break down night 1 for me,
Oh, I don't.
just
I
test
could do
it.
night.
Just test your memory.
I could do night 2 better, but
You got to explain this
What
one
was-
to Cianan as well.
well, I remember the main event on night 1 when it was the tag team:
Roman, Cody,
Roman, Cody, Rock, and Seth.
Seth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, first night, main event, night 1. Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to determine whether it's going to be Bloodline rules at night 2.
Okay.
Bloodline
I don't
rules,
think. It,
basically.
yeah, I don't think it was.
Is that anything goes?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Cody lost.
Oh no. I don't know who this geezer is,
You know,
brother.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody
I
Rhodes,
don't want.
the guy
I've
with
never
huge, like,
seen
You've
WWE
never watched
in
it?
my life.
Oh,
do you know what
see-
people say about Cody Rhodes? They say he looks like a Japanese game, like the standard American look for a Japanese game character.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I know,
that's
like Roman
who he
Reigns
is.
and stuff, obviously, because he had the documentary. 'Cause he had cancer or something, didn't he, for a bit?
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, night 2, you had the culmination of everything coming together
Yeah.
with, like, you had cameos from all sorts of characters. It was like,
so good.
I saw Speed got
So
RKO'd.
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like, you had John Cena turn up.
How did you see him?
I didn't. I saw the
So
bald,
how do you know he turned up?
I saw the bald spot.
Oh god,
The
he was
what?
trying really hard to hide that as well.
I know.
I felt quite bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him. It's just a natural thing in life.
I
You
guess.
You know,
He could always go Turkey. He's got the money.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
I don't want to go Turkey. I want to go LA.
Yeah.
Apparently, Turkish Airlines apparently not that good.
Nah.
wouldn't
I
know.
just remember the photo where it's like the airplane and they've all had the head on. Like, it's a weird ass photo. There's like a whole plane of people who've just got gone to Turkey for a hair transplant, and they all just sat there on the plane afterwards. It's mental.
But yeah. Then we had and then it was, who was it? John Cena,
Then The Rock came out,
The Rock,
and then
Undertaker.
That was the big one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I watched it back, and like the first bell when it goes off,
The dong.
the scream from the crowd is insane. Like everyone goes mental. It's different, bro. I'd love to see one of those live.
I know.
It'd be crazy.
I know. Apparently they're recording Raw live Friday. This
Really?
Friday. Yeah. So we just been off our work schedule.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Buy a ticket. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I might do. But yeah. So, and then you also had that Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre, and then Damian Priest cashing in his money in the bank. Bailey winning the Women's Championship against Io Sky. I really can't remember much of night 1 because I'm rattling off all of night 2.
Yeah, I don't remember anything on that one.
Yeah. But then again, I was only there for the last 2 matches.
You were, yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for all of it. I just don't remember.
You were flagging.
Yeah.
I got back there.
Oh my god.
he was there.
Yeah. I was like, I had
Sleepy.
the blanket, and I was like dozing off like that. But night 2, I brought the Red Bulls, and I was absolutely fine.
He was ready.
I heard the stories of night 2.
Yeah.
Absolute raver.
It was good. What do you think of wrestling, Key? Like, what's like your overall thought on it?
I just never got into it.
No?
Like, well, obviously it's still quite intense to do, but it's scripted, so it's not really it's a blurry line of whether you'd call it a sport or an entertainment.
That's why it's called sports entertainment.
No, because there's the two differences. It's either a sport or it's entertainment.
Well, you
There's
look
a
at something
difference.
like Gladiator. That's
It's
from
very
the
much
TV
both,
show.
though.
Yeah, I
WWE.
don't know. I never got into it. Everyone I knew who liked it, like, they really liked it, but I just never got into it.
Currently, it's like one of the biggest. It's had such a big resurgence, WWE and wrestling.
Really?
at the minute.
Triple H,
Yeah.
bro, knows what he's doing.
Yeah. It's not my thing at all. Don't think I'll ever get into it.
No.
Like, it's just not. I just get bored of it.
Mm.
It's not like boxing or MMA or anything.
Well,
like that.
I'm feeling very summery, boys. I must admit.
The sun's out. Still 10 degrees, but the sun's out.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling the summer vibes. They're slowly coming. Discussions are starting to brew about a little tournament called the Euros. Busy time period in pubs. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. But going to be a great time, or the worst of times, for us England fans. Cianan,
Yeah.
I feel like in the next few weeks we're going to start building up to it, start talking about it a little bit more as the Premier League season closes.
Yeah.
I want to know, what are your thoughts on England's chances going into the Euros? Because we haven't got Ty here this week, so we can actually talk free rein without upsetting
I
him.
reckon it's exactly the same as we've done before. We'll get quite deep into the competition and bottle it, just because we've got Southgate as a manager.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't. The way he plays football, like with that team, you could be so creative with it, and he's just not. He plays more horizontal than lateral. Like he plays very side playing football. I've got to pay attention because apparently he's rumoured to be linked with United. When Ten Hag's out, fuck that. By the way, don't get me started on that. That is a bottle job in itself. But yeah, I'll be paying attention.
Yeah, we'll be paying attention.
What's your thoughts on it, Danny? What do you reckon?
Very similar to yours, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the Real Madrid game last night, and I'll be honest, I got scared every time that Jude Bellingham went down, like looking like he was injured.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he's the only one.
He's our prophet.
He's the Messiah standing
the
there.
Messiah.
I mean,
Oh no, I just hate football at the moment. United are just crap, man. It's put a sour taste in my mouth.
Ten Hag out?
No, I'm Ten Hag in. Need another year with him.
Mm.
Like, but you got shitters like Rashford, 300 plus K for what? For what? He walks on the pitch. That's it.
It's still been linked with Real Madrid, I don't know. No? Is that not what I heard? He's going to be...
Yeah, but then it's like the rest of the contract we got to buy out. It's like, what was it, like a 5-year deal? It's a long deal. But like, piss take. Like, absolute joke, man. Joke. Like, we're building like a good behind the scene team, but like, I don't know, we need another year with Ten Hag to build, like, get the players he wants. Get Varane and Casemiro Casemiro definitely needs to go. I wouldn't have got rid of Varane, but Casemiro's just too slow now.
He was good as an impact player when he first came in, but I think it's just legs are going now.
Rashford, just get rid of him, bro. Just get rid of him.
Anthony?
Anthony, I'd keep him as a backup, because we have Garnacho, Diallo, and then maybe look at another spot. I reckon keep him for another year. He is a good. Because if we're very injury prone at the moment, we don't know what next season's going to be like. Like, keep it as a backup, and he has shown moments of decency the past couple games. So his stock's not at where it could be. So if you keep him for another season, at least his stock will build up a bit more. Hopefully, we need a left back. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's going in Crystal Palace. I think that's Crystal Palace. Fuming, love that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I love Wan-Bissaka. Best defender in the league. Like on his day.
You're having me on.
Nah, bro, he makes the runs. He's just all over the pitch when you need him to, and his tackles are brilliant. He's my favourite defender by far.
Johnny Sins' tackle was brilliant. Doesn't mean he's a good defender.
I think he's very good.
That really just come out of my mouth.
Is it Johnny Sins?
Yeah, you weirdo. Yeah, but I really like him. I really.
I don't know where that came from.
You're weird, bro. But yeah, the team's
That's
just
the only
weird.
time I got. I kind of just
Football
gained
reference,
focus.
That's
Yeah.
not a football reference.
Not a football reference. JJ's up.
Yeah.
Porn.
Forward. What?
Bruno, don't know what needs to happen with him yet. I think he's in his head.
I don't know.
But yeah, team's a shambles. Needs a full reset, really. We've got quality players, like young players as well, like Hoyland, Garnacho,
Mainu.
Kobe Mainoo, Kumbwala, Diallo. Fucking start that lad. My God.
It's nice to see that you're a little bit optimistic.
I am.
He's hopeful. He'd
You've
be
gotta
hopeful
be.
for his team.
Like, you can't just, like, when they're winning everything, support them, and then when the shit, like,
Yeah.
bin it off. Like, it's so stupid. But it's also, I don't get people who bitch about the manager, and it's like, he's got players from Ranić, Mourinho, all his time, and he's got to build a team. He's got to undo 5 years of work, and we've signed him for 5 years. He's not going to get that done in 2 years. And you think last year, where we placed, we did pretty well. This year, we're considered shit, but we're still sixth. Like, we could be worse. Like, We're getting dogged on. Like, even by media, we're getting dogged on, but we're 6 on the table. Like, it's pretty. I'll take it.
Says a lot, that.
But you've been there since like when last Mourinho left. Like you've been around that.
Yeah, but Ten Hag's got to undo the work that them managers fucked up with. Like I'm saying, he's not had
I know
a
what you're
rebuild,
saying.
has he? Like, so I'll take it. He's in a building phase, but yeah, new owners, everything. It's kind of difficult.
I just don't think you lot are going to be up. Yeah, I think you'll probably end up being like a Liverpool, sort of Arsenal. I don't think you'll ever be able to keep up with Man City ever again.
No, we need a checkbook, bro. We literally need like a Qatar checkbook, and that's the only way that would happen.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Newcastle, I think, in years to come, could potentially. Outside shout would be, and you might hate me for this, but Spurs. Reason being is that their stadium is now producing their own, like, individual like revenue, so then they can spend that money that they get. So it's not like not getting it from outside sources. So they've put in place a system and infrastructure where they can keep in lines with FFP and kind of generate big money for themselves.
Yeah.
So you think they do 13 or something like concerts or events there a year. They've just gone to the council about doing them 32. So that'll be more revenue, more income. And I think they're getting Beyonce there. So
Damn.
Big.
big.
Still think Tottenham shit.
Even if they do bring Beyonce.
Yeah.
Even if they are,
Beyonce.
above you in the league table.
Yeah, still shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
Rough, man. That's rough.
At least we're not Chelsea.
Moving on.
It's
Actually,
a good thing OJ's not here.
OJ would be in tears.
How much have they spent? For what?
It's like over £1 billion.
$1 billion for what?
I don't know. Cole Palmer,
Exactly.
who's kept them afloat.
Just about, yeah.
We should have got OJ in today.
We should have got
Yeah,
OJ.
we'll get him in one
He's
day.
coming in later, actually.
We'll get him in one day.
Yeah. Moving on. We've got a little topic I want to discuss.
Yeah, what's that?
It's kind of going in with what I've been learning on my teaching module. It's like, how do you think like kids are affected by like a role model? Because it's been something we've been talking about in class, and like every kid needs a champion of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to get your thoughts on it as two young men who's gone through that experience, who have been there, and whether it is in a home setting or an education setting. I just want to see where you're coming from that and your experiences. Like, do you feel like you ever had anyone believe in you? Do you feel like...
Fucking hell, right.
This could be a big question.
God, deep. Do you want to go first?
You go, bro. I need to think about this.
Well, I'm lucky enough, both my parents are quite supportive in what I do.
Mm.
But my dad's obviously a big role model, big pillar in my life. But I also think, like, anyone could be a role model, really. You don't have to know the person. Like, Instagram, even though it's a detriment to some things, it's not all positive on there. Like, that's an outlet. Like, if you see someone who's successful, looking up to them, that's considered being a role model. You can look up to them. But, like, having a role model in your life is very important. We see what happens if you don't, especially in, like, deprived areas. Crime rates on the rise, and a lot of them because they don't have a positive male role model.
I was about to say,
Because I feel
you
like
can have different types of role models.
I feel like as a guy, you'd obviously look to like your mum as your like a role model kind of thing, but you do need a male figure there to look up to.
Yeah.
It's like, because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, life is what kind of man do you want to be when you leave? When you leave life, what as a man, what do you want to have accomplished? What do you want to be known by? That's what a role model is. It's like teaching you what that meaning is.
Yeah.
And yeah, like lower deprived areas don't have that a lot of the time. A lot of it's like parents separated because of one reason or another. So they go searching or like they feel lost, and then anyone that they see who's like kind of shows a bit of care about them kind of like they start moving towards that way. So I don't know. It's quite a wide scope, isn't it? Really.
Do you think that, from your experience anyway, do you think watching maybe friends or people around you, like when you've been in school, do you feel like that the education like system might have failed them a little bit in like not really, because that's where they're spending most of their time and like during the week, from ages 5 to in some cases 18. Do you think some of them have failed by the fact that, do you know what, we're not giving these kids a good enough support network, and makes their education entertaining, but also is a safe space for them?
I mean, I can kind of talk on that. I've been through that. Went through primary school. I think I got diagnosed with dyslexia in primary school, so I struggled reading was the big thing. Also, I had dyspraxia at the same time, so I really struggled with writing. But like, this was quite early on, like when schools were only just starting to begin to acknowledge that, and it was kind of just like I was labelled as lazy during primary school, and then went through that. High school, it became more prominent. There was more like of an ADHD like component, because when you're young and small, like of course you're going to be bouncy, distracted easily and stuff like that. High school, really came to like fruition. Like it was very obvious. Like I didn't fit in a lot.
Is that something you struggled with, not fitting in?
Definitely. I was chatting to JJ about this the other day when I even right now I feel like got a big component of imposter syndrome at the moment. But that's something that I'm working on. But yeah, high school went through, got told I was dumb, stuff like that. Just didn't do well. We'd always like get held back because homework and stuff wasn't done properly. Luckily, my parents like had my back and was like coming into the school, like having meetings with the teachers and kind of like obviously they'd acknowledge that I could do better, but it was kind of like you do need to put support in place for me. High school never did that, so I think it came to year 9 when I had to pick my GCSEs and that I kind of took a big downward spiral. I kind of like did think I was the problem a bit. So my parents saw that, and luckily we was in a situation where I could be homeschooled. So I literally remember it. I think it was the Friday. My mum literally called me downstairs and was like, "Would you want to be homeschooled?" And I was like, "What's that about?" I don't know what this is. And she told me about it, and I was like, "Yeah, it seems pretty decent." Because it used to be like I just sleep 3 days, man. Like I was just very depressed. But I didn't know what depression was then. But I was just, like, to me, I was just tired and drained, and like aggy all the time. So I was very just drained. And then the Monday was the first like week of being homeschooled. You have to hand a letter in. I went in with my mum, handed that letter in, saying I'm never coming back to that high school again, and like take me off like the register and stuff like that. Homeschooled for a year, so that was a bit different. Still did maths, English, and a bit of science.
What's that even like, being homeschooled?
It's interesting. A lot of it is self-learning.
Right.
So I think that's where I'm very good at like teaching myself different stuff, but also comes with other parts with like ADHD. Once fixated on something I'm really good at. Yeah. That's what we realised. Like it helped me realise how my brain works from a younger age as well. So it's helped me. I think I didn't get a diagnosis of ADHD till 18, like a couple months before coming to uni. So I already had like, we knew what worked for me, how I'd learn and stuff like that. So all I didn't have to do like, you know how you'd have a set timetable, so it would be like maths, English, RE, geography or whatever.
Right.
In a day, I didn't have that. So it would be, I'd wake up at 10 a.m. So I wouldn't have to do anything. Have breakfast, go downstairs, crack on with my work I had to do. I had like the GCSE workbooks. Because the plan was I'd go to college the next year. So that happened. Went to college, did photography, did maths and English. I did like foundation, which was below GCSE, because obviously I had the year out. Passed both them. And then I decided to change college, went to Preston College. That was very much like high school again, but I just grinned and bared it for a year. I was like, I know what I want to do when I got to uni. So grinned and bared it, built my character a little bit up. And then, yeah.
Did you find it daunting going back into that schools, like?
I did, but I didn't, right? So a lot of kids who are homeschooled are like severely autistic, are like on the spectrum or like need a lot more support. Whereas me, like I don't necessarily need a lot of support. I just need someone to like chat to, and like yeah, the big thing about for me is like chat to or someone to like just check in or how's it going, and like if I can do something better, like show me the way to do it. But a lot of people who were like homeschooled, there was a lot of autistic kids who were like they've never been to school in their life, so I didn't really fit in there. But so when I was going back to college, I was looking forward to fitting in with people who like the similar things I like and stuff. Like it was weird as well because about that time when I was homeschooled, I actually moved towns as well because I originally lived in Darwin and then I moved to Preston. Didn't know anyone in Preston. Like I went from living in like knowing everyone in Darwin because everyone knows everyone in Darwin to Preston where I literally knew no one. So that was kind of weird for the first year because I was socialising with a lot of like people who aren't me.
Right.
Or like I don't really get on with. It's like they had the heads up their ass as well. It's so weird. Like that group's really weird, but apparently the Manchester one's really nice. Like they're all pretty chill.
Right.
So when I came to college, I'd say I still had social skills. They weren't as good, but like who's all at that age really? Like everyone's kind of a bit awkward. Like going to a new environment.
Yeah.
Made mates quite quickly. Yeah, just fit in. The same thing there though, like the support was kind of shit. Because my big issue was I don't like people knowing that I need support. Or like I don't want... To me, it's like as soon as I tell someone I've got like ADHD, dyslexia or something, there's like it's unintentional from like the other person's side, but you've got a label on you. I really don't like that. So like for me, it was like a support worker in class. Because from what I remember in education, a support worker was like for all like the severely like challenged, I think is a good word for it, people. And I just didn't want to seem like that. I wasn't like I'm not like that, weirdly. And I remember there was one time I absolutely kicked off because I just wasn't getting the support I needed, and she was kind of like just really making it difficult for me to like cope in the class that I was having. It was in maths as well, which I really struggled with at the time. And I remember complaining to the support people. I'm like, you know what? I actually can have a say, and speaking is going to help me. And I remember going to maths the next day, and she comes up to me and was like in front of my mates and everything. So obviously they didn't know she was there for me. And she goes, "Well, I've heard that I'm not supporting you properly," and like in front of everyone. Her breath stank as well. So, like, no, it sounds bad. But, like, with ADHD, I have like sensory processing, like so smells are really sharp to me. Smells, sounds really sharp to me. So like even if like you have garlic, like that's like a million to me. Like it's like a dog's nose kind of thing. So I'll complain about that as well because it's quite bad. Like they know your needs and they know you like that. So I don't know why that's paired with her. So I just kicked off. I remember like flipped the table and just walked out, grabbed my bag, walked out that class. And like I just didn't come back for a week.
Really?
And then, yeah, I think I ended up having a meeting, and they sorted it out. Like I didn't get into any trouble. They acknowledged like it was their mistake for not listening and stuff. But my journey of education's been up and down, up and down. Kind of dealing with stuff of it now. That's just life. Like you work through stuff. Like I said, the imposter syndrome still happening. But yeah, trying to get better at chatting to people. You've helped a lot. Like chatting.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, that's kind of education. To me, like, I'm not going to put my kid into traditional education, I don't think. Like, I'm probably going to homeschool my kid. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a lot.
I've learned so much about you.
That is my story. That is my story. There's more though. Like, if we had longer, I'd actually do a full ep. But
No, but it's interesting hearing your side of it.
yeah,
To be honest, mate, because it's something that you don't hear all too often.
No.
You hear it, like maybe an educator's point of view on being in that situation, but you don't hear a student's point of view.
Yeah.
Like so open with it as well.
Yeah.
Like acknowledging where you're kind of struggling.
Well, I think like the big part of it for me, like why I struggle chatting about it and why I don't want a lot of people knowing about it, is because like primary school especially, like I remember there's a kid with ADHD and a kid with autism, but they're like very severe in my class. Obviously, when they had their support worker constantly sat with them, stuff like that. And then when I found out, you've got dyslexia, you've got stuff like that, I couldn't comprehend it. 'Cause I'm like, I'm not like them two. Like, you don't realise there actually is quite a different like scale to it.
Yeah.
Like you just think it's one thing at that age, and yeah, just throughout life, I just thought I'm not really like that. Like a lot of it's like strategies you build up, masking and stuff. Like certain things I'll hide from people, but I feel like I've done well. Like you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. I don't think.
No?
Maybe like if you caught me having like the little ADHD moment of like trying to do a backflip in my room and weird it
What are
failing.
you saying that?
But yeah,
Do you think that, I don't know, schools should educate their students on that so that like they understand?
I would say yeah, but first schools actually need educating. I don't think like schools are educated enough on the issue. Yeah, even like if you hold like autism awareness days, there's nothing. Like there's a stigma to it that's going to be there forever. Like there's no getting rid of it. Like
There's stigmas all across
Yes.
society.
yeah, but it's quite. But schools just don't know how to handle it because it is such a wide spectrum. Like for example, the difference between ADHD and boys and girls. Girls get diagnosed even later because they're very good at masking what they need to do. So they'll go through life struggling 10 times harder.
I've been told that I've got female ADHD.
Well, it's
do you
like it's like weird. It's weird. Like it's just different. It manifests itself in different ways. Like you just got to learn to like take the positives with it and out of it. So like I'm a very, very hard worker. Once I get fixated on something, I'm on it. But the struggles are I do struggle to talk about it and feel comfortable in places. Like the hardest saying is like I can be with a group of friends, but I still don't feel like I belong weirdly enough.
I feel that.
Like it's so weird.
Yeah.
But then I have moments where I'm like, oh, it's brilliant.
It's great,
It's brilliant. But it's like, yeah, you feel like you're in the right place, but you don't feel like you belong.
Mhm.
Is what it feels like. Sometimes you feel like you're looking at yourself from.
You dissociate a lot.
Definitely. I mean, yeah.
I was on the bus with Frankie on the way up here. She asked me a question for the pod because I was saying we're doing the pod. She said, "Should the man or should the woman have the condoms?" In a sense, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
think
what I
it's
said.
our responsibility.
It's a
Absolutely.
sticky one though, because it depends on the type of man you are. If you're like, if I go out and I don't expect to pull, I'm not going out with the intention to pull. I'm not going to carry a condom because that's not my intention.
Do you not
for the
always
night.
have one?
No,
I always have.
I always have like.
no,
No?
that's not my. Well, for the past.
Even if I
few
don't have
years, I've
intention, because like.
No, I just don't. It's like I'll just be like, I'm with the boys.
Yeah.
No matter what, I'm with the boys.
Yeah, you better to have it and not need it. Need to
Yeah,
have it. Do you know what I mean? You never know
You
what
never
could
know
happen.
exactly. You never.
Yeah, you
And
never
plus,
know. But
It's always better that we would have a condom, is because you never know on the off chance that she might have one and maybe she put a hole in it or something like that. Do you know what I
That
mean?
is a
That's,
shout.
I didn't even think about that.
But yeah, I've never have during my time at uni.
Wow,
Carried one. Wow.
you're a brave man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why?
ADHD's a risk taker, brother.
No,
It is. It is. I'm more impulsive. I'm more of a risk taker.
I understand
It's
that.
why I'm probably
like-
addicted to gambling.
I placed my first ever bet the other day.
What did you bet on?
Ever. The horses, the Grand National.
How'd it go?
I lost 50p. Well, I put in
Oh.
£5 and I got £4.50 back. £4.50
That's
back.
not bad.
I
Not
lost,
bad.
I lost a tenner. Fell at the first fucking hurdle.
Do you know what? I love the fact that you lot get the student loan in and you think first thing, bet 365, Paddy Power, bet Fred,
Yeah.
bet Victor.
We've got a group chat on Instagram. Chris is like, you didn't meet Sam. Oh, but like, there's me, Sam, and Jake. Like these northern lads, they're gambling fiends, bro. They put on every time they'll message like, "I've got this bet on today," and we're like, "Let's have a look at the odds." But yeah, it's fun.
Shocking.
No, that was a one and done thing though.
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
not a betting man.
You're a liar.
I'm not a betting
You're a
man.
liar.
I'll go on the fruity every now and then, but
Oh, the fruity.
the fruity. I'll go on the fruity.
Fruity.
No,
But that's
shocking.
it.
I can't believe you, JJ.
You put bets on though?
No,
Swear you do.
never put a bet on in my life.
Well, you need to.
Damn.
All right.
It's a rush, bro. It's good.
No, it's not. It's
so
a
good.
painstaking, like 10 minutes or so, maybe if you're watching something, thinking, yeah,
You know, like,
yeah.
That's like
Fuck,
anything,
Fuck,
man.
Yeah.
fuck.
That's literally like
But
anything.
90% of gamblers quit before they're out to win big. Remember that. I'll keep going. I'm like 85. Maybe
That's
I should
like
quit.
that's like Sean's stat of 100% of his past relationships have failed. Like
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but 90% of gamblers stop betting before their big win.
Yeah. If you stop betting, you're not in for a chance to win.
But no,
You got to be in for the chance.
they,
This podcast is now going to be trying to convince Danny to put a bet.
no.
No. I do not condone.
We
that.
don't condone this, guys.
It's called
Don't.
self-justification, guys.
Yeah. Whereas me, I have my own vices, but not pissing away my money. Actually, that's
You
not
do on
entirely
alcohol.
true, yeah.
Alcohol, yeah.
Oh dearie me, I'm sure.
Fun times.
I know, but trying to think if there's anything else that's gone on in our lives that's noteworthy.
No,
We
just
did have 2 weeks off. These
I've
guys
just been
deserve
doing weird shit, really.
something, but I haven't really been doing.
Been out drinking. I've been meditating. That's my thing. Reading.
Mm.
Yeah. Meditated for an hour yesterday.
Yeah,
Pretty zen. Pretty deep.
pretty all right.
Yeah, good. It's really good actually. It slows me down. That's what I'm on at the moment. Slowing down life.
That's what I should be doing.
Yeah. Normally I'm just like, what's the next thing?
I feel like I can't really slow down until the end of uni, though. I feel like I just got to keep going.
Kind of, but I'm kind of like in the sense of like I'm like, oh, what, like way too far ahead. Like, I'm thinking way too far ahead. Like
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying like these are like the final like moments of uni. Like even if it's stress filled with work, like there's the silver lining in each day. Yeah, trying to be more grateful.
Mm.
What else?
I had a nephew. I got a nephew now.
Oh, you just got a nephew.
I just got one off the
Picked
street.
him up off the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was it? How big was he when he popped out?
I think he weighed 7 pounds.
Yeah.
So, and he's like, yeah, that's like pretty average.
Yeah, I think
for
so.
me, yeah.
Ginger like his uncle.
Yeah, actually, he was a bit ginger.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Not another one.
Oh my God.
Another one?
Yeah. Did you get him any of his little trainers in the end or no?
No, well, because I think he's too small for them at the moment. When he starts like actually walking, then I'll get them.
Very
But
Jordans.
I did get him like a little Spider-Man, like pajama set thing and a little Spider-Man hat. It's so cute. It looks like in Across the Spider-Verse with the little baby.
Mayday.
Yeah, Mayday with the little hat. It looks like that.
It's Ginger as well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
he's cute. I just want to spoil him so much. You know what I mean? Just go crazy on the presents. Be that uncle who just, spoils the kid.
Did you think your brother was ready for a kid?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. How old is he now? 30. How old am I? I'm 21, so he's 32. So yeah, he's definitely ready.
Yeah. I mean,
When would you all want a kid?
I was
By
about
what
to
age?
ask, like, when do you think you'd be ready for that sort of?
35.
Definitely over 30, but if I'm like my late 20s, like 28, 29, then, and I'm like really, really content with life, I'm like ready, then maybe, yeah.
Late 20s, I think.
But I think definitely 30.
You want to build yourself first, do you know what I mean? You want to be building with your partner as well, I feel.
Yeah, 100%.
I said about 35.
No, that feels a little bit too late, though.
I will say though, when I did hold my nephew for the first time, I was like, I really want one. Like, I know it's bad.
Oh.
No, I know, but it's like it is. It's just I don't know what it is. They just look so peaceful, like so innocent, and it's just like, oh, just want to,
Yeah, and then they grow into that.
Yeah. They grow into a little shit.
Yeah. No, I'm very looking forward to the day. Eventually, when I get mini me, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't think I could deal with a mini me.
Really,
I'm enough for myself already, man.
I
I could barely look after myself.
Think about it. You've already traversed that path, so you're gonna be the gut person you need.
You'll be that role model.
You'll be
There
that.
you
role
go.
model.
That role model.
That's
The
that
champion.
That would be interesting.
Do you care about the gender? Or
Nah, but I would love to have a boy first. Because
I think
then,
more tailored towards it.
then if I have a girl second, the boy can look after the girl.
Yeah,
Like the sense of like
think that's-
when they go to school, like hopefully,
Yeah.
the son would have the girl's back and make sure she's okay. Because that's how I'd raise my son. I'd like a gentleman.
I think I'd prefer a girl.
I'd definitely prefer one
Then
or the other.
you're outnumbered as well in the household, so you've got to deal with that.
True.
Two votes to one.
Do you ever want to go traveling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But like, I'm
scared.
talking like proper traveling, like spend like, I don't know, like 2-3 years just going everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm scared because if I go traveling, I won't want to come back to here. I'd probably just
Yeah, but why does that scare you?
because you have to come back here, and then you've got to deal like save up to then go back there. I think if I went there, I wouldn't want to come back.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that though.
No, I don't know. It's scary.
Then you can just live out and wherever you want to be.
I guess.
Just, you know.
I guess I kind of just want to get money and then just dip
Yeah,
instead of travel.
definitely.
Because then if I travel, then I'm longing for that, and it's like it'll give you a purpose. So, but like, yeah, I'd rather just disappear instead of have to be like, yeah, I don't know. It'll make you have a shit outlook on life. I think it'll be good. Like you'll have experience, but then you'll be like, damn, I wish I was there, like constantly, instead of where you are currently.
She needs to get out of England, bro.
Yeah, country's following, man.
Get out of this shitter.
At least after the Euros. Let us win the Euros first. And
Oh
then
yeah, I'll go have a final pint with the boys.
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
But yeah. I think that's. I think we
Yeah,
can wrap it
we
up
can
there
probably wrap it
today.
up.
To be honest,
That was a beautiful one, boys.
a little,
really good.
Nice one. Like very peaceful.
I feel like I learnt a lot about you today, which
yeah,
I
very,
Yeah.
very
which
nice.
I really liked. I really liked that.
Thank you for listening, boys.
You're
Always,
welcome,
man.
mate.
Always listen.
Obviously. But, you know, I'm pretty. We felt a little bit rusty today. Is it just me or?
Yeah, well, it's the first one back after a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening in this week to the Lads Lounge podcast. It's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed getting back into the booths with you.
Hell
And
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
man, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, no. So, subscribe to our YouTube.
Please.
Follow us on Spotify.
Views are popping off, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Almost every video over 100 views.
Oh, we're getting there.
Damn, we're
getting
growing.
Yeah,
there.
we
We're
really
growing. We're growing. But yeah. Just keep up to date with any of our content on Instagram or anything. We're going to try and build that up a little bit more. It's just going to be a little bit of a intense time while we're at uni. So bear with us and we will be pumping out a lot more content for you soon enough. So have a lovely, lovely week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.